Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought we'd do something a little different, so we are taking a look at a ship mod. Yep, that's right, a ship mod. This is one that I really think is going to be cool to see, especially if the guns work. And we actually have two of them here. We have the Fletcher class expanded and the Iowa class expanded. So I will, of course, post a link to this in the video description. And first up, we've got the Fletcher class. The Fletcher class is a class of World War II U.S. Navy destroyer. It's armed with 10 Mark 15 torpedoes, which I'm sure do not work. It would be cool if they did, though. And it looks like five 5-inch Mark... five, oh, excuse me, five 5-inch 38 caliber. I don't remember the Mark number, but they're rather fast-firing guns for the period, so I think they reload in like 2 to 3 seconds, something like that. So, it'd be nice to have torpedoes, but still, they're pretty good-looking ships, and they do work in the latest open beta version. Unfortunately, I do not know if they're going to work in the upcoming DCS World 2.7 version or not. We'll just have to see. They may have to be fixed yet, like some of the ship mods had to be before, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So next up, we have the Iowa class, the mighty Iowa class. These are some of the last battleships that actually exist today. There are only, I think only about 5 serviceable no, I take that back. 6 serviceable U.S. Navy battleships in service, and of those, 4 of them are Iowa-class battleships. And they're actually not in service, excuse me, they're all floating museums, but they're, if need be, these are the only ships in existence that could be returned to conflict. And the Iowas have actually served most recently. They were actually active in the 1980s, when they were refitted with Tomahawk cruise missiles and Harpoon anti-ship missiles, in addition to their incredibly heavy 16-inch guns. So if the guns on these actually work, that's going to be really cool, because these have, I believe, 20 of the same guns that these Fletcher class destroyers have for secondary armament, the 5-inch 38. And then they've got 16-inch 50 caliber Mark 7 guns, 9 of them for their main armament. I have no idea if these ships are landable or not. There's obviously no real place to land on a Fletcher, but there is a place on the back of the Iowa that you could land a helicopter potentially, and I believe they did use helicopters on the Iowas in real life after World War II, of course. So anyway, we're going to download these, and basically you just go here. We'll do the Iowa class first, but what we do, we go here, this mods folder, drop it into your save games DCS folder, and that should get you what you need. Alright, so without further ado, let's hop into DCS and put a mission together with these. Alright, so we are out here in the Black Sea, and oh my goodness! Alright, so I believe this is either the USS Iowa. We have here the USS New Jersey, which is opening up, well, with her secondary guns anyway. She's opening up on vehicles that I've put down there. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What in the world? Okay, well, the Fletchers are obviously damageable, and they're obviously shooting. What in the world is doing the shooting, though, I wonder? It must be the vehicles I put down there. Visual model on these Fletchers is really good. You know what, it might be this thing. No, probably not, actually. It's probably those vehicles. Well, the Yatushkev bought it. That's for sure. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to see the mighty 16-inch guns in action. Maybe I'll be able to do that at some point. But for now, this is Kentucky FBB-66. No, actually, that's, I believe it's Kentucky. It might be, 61, I know is, Iowa. 62 is New Jersey. Okay, so that was Kentucky. Alright. Well, what I have in mind is, first thing I want to do is check to see if these things are landable. And to do that, I'm going to use my usual preference, the AH-6J. Now, I already tried landing on the turret, and that clearly does not work, so we've got a Fletcher on fire in the distance there. We have like 4 sticks in the AH-6 for some weird reason. Not totally sure what's up with that, but it is what it is. It's kind of a weird thing. Alright, now the problem with landing on one of these is that if it does have a collision model, which I really don't know at this point because none of the Iowas actually got damaged, then that crane on the back might be an issue. So we're going to have to approach this from the side. Visual model looks really, really nice. If I can stay off the fire directors. Trying to land in between the guns and the crane. And it's not working out very well. Yep, no collision model. Whoops. That obviously doesn't work. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to try was to see if these ships are actually damageable or not. And I think we have our answer on the Farragut's, but let me check to make sure what I'm carrying. Yep, I'm carrying nothing but rockets, so we're good to go there. Go ahead and get all my pylons turned on. Turn on the gun sight. Well, we've got flat clouds in the air. Whoa! Okay, now if I can actually hit anything with these rockets... Whoa! Nearly went splat. I think it's this one back here that took the damage. I'm only seeing a fire on the other one, so whoa. Let's get turned around. Try to pick this one off here at the back. No, we'll go for the one in the middle. That one's handier. fire. Wonder if I have enough rockets left to do some damage to one of these BBs. It's literally impossible to miss. And yet I just managed to do it. Oh, I'm out. Alright, well, let's hop in a sea flanker. If I can pick the right thing here. And see if we can do any better. Alright, 7 for air to ground mode. Whoa! Whoa! Didn't realize I was going to knock off my canopy while I was centering up the controls, or my head tracker. Well, this is going to be interesting, I can tell. Somebody's got radar. What have I got? I think I've got the S-25. Okay. Ooh.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Whoa! Either I got too low or that thing shot me down. I'm honestly not sure which. Okay, well, I'm not sure that the battleships are damageable or not, but I'm gonna find out something else. So, one of the things that was the reason really that those battleships were brought back in the 80s was because of the Russian battle cruisers, if you want to say the Kirov class battle cruisers, and we actually happen to have one of those, the Pyotr Veliki, in DCS. So I'm going to pit those two head to head and see how they fare. Now, obviously, the battleships don't have their 80s armament; they've got their 40s armament. But that doesn't change the fact that those big 16-inch guns are going to do a whole lot of damage if they get any hits, assuming that those guns work, which they kind of look like they do, so we'll have to see. Alright, we are back again, and in this corner we have the mighty Pyotr Veliki. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm probably not. The Peter the Great cruiser, or battle cruiser, whatever you want to say. And if I can find it, get rid of, hold on, I went a little too far. In this corner we have the USS New Jersey, I believe it is. Alright, let's give this a shot and see how it goes. There we go, F10. Where's my ruler? 13 nautical. Okay. We've got some incoming P700s, the shipwreck. And I think I can actually see those off in the distance here. Whoa! Yeah, it just went right through it. This thing obviously doesn't have a collision model whatsoever. Okay, well, unfortunately, we don't have a collision model, so that's not going to work. But maybe we can get the Fletchers to engage something else. Alrighty, this time we've got 2 Grishes. Whoa! What just hit the... Alright, well, the Grishes are getting pummeled by something. Oh man, this guy is absolutely going down. And so is this guy. Looks like maybe the 16-inch guns got into action. I can tell the 5-inchers definitely did. Okay, obviously one of the Fletchers has taken some fire. What a show! What a show! This Fletcher seems to be okay, as does the lead ship of the class, which at the moment appears to be at the very rear of this whole formation. Oof. Yeah, those Grishes didn't last very long, did they? I wonder if Peter the Great would do any better. Well, we'll pit ship against ship in a later video, but for right now I think it's safe to say these are some pretty cool ship mods, and the Fletchers actually are pretty much fully functional. So we will leave it at that, and I will see you in the next video.